Welcome to History of Football. In this video, the life of Pele, one of the most important and best players in the world, is analyzed. Edson Arantes do Nascimento, known by the nickname Pele, is a Brazilian professional footballer. He is widely considered one of the greatest players of all time, and was named by FIFA as the greatest of the 20th century. In 1999, he was voted World Player of the Century by the International Olympic Committee, and was included in the list of the 100 greatest living players compiled by Pele in the same year. In 2000, he was named by the International Federation of Football History and Statistics, IFS, as the World Player of the Century, and was one of two joint winners of the FIFA Player of the Century award. His 1,279 goals scored in 1,363 games, including friendly matches, are a Guinness World Record. Pele began playing for Santos at age 15 and the Brazil national team at 16. During his international career, he won 3 FIFA World Cups, 1958, 1962, and 1970, the only player to do so. He received the nickname O Rei, the King, after the 1958 tournament. Pele is the all-time leading goalscorer for Brazil with 77 goals in 92 games. At club level, he is the all-time top scorer for Santos with 643 goals in 659 games. Pele's exciting play and the passion for the game made him a global star, and his teams toured internationally in order to take full advantage of his popularity. During his playing days, he was one of the most well-paid sportsmen in the world. After retiring in 1977, Pele became an international ambassador for football and made many appearances in advertising campaigns and films. In 2010, he was named the honorary president of the New York Cosmos. Pele, who had a career average of nearly a goal per game, was adept at scoring goals with either foot, as well as with his head. Although primarily a forward, he could also drop deep and take on defensive responsibilities. His individual accolades include 3 Ballon d'Or awards, 2 in the European version and 1 in the South American version, being the only player to have won 3 Ballons d'Or, and being the first to win it 3 times. He was named the South American Footballer of the Year in both 1957 and 1958. Pele's memorable playing style and skills, as well as his leadership and sportsmanship, made him a national hero in Brazil and one of the most recognized and respected people in the world. After his football career, Pele was appointed UNESCO Goodwill Ambassador in 1994. In 1995, Brazilian President Fernando Henrique Cardoso appointed Pele as Extraordinary Minister for Sport. During this time, he proposed the Pele Law, aimed at reducing corruption in Brazilian football. Cardoso removed him from the position in 1998. In 2001, Pele was accused of involvement in a corruption scandal in which $700,000 was stolen from UNICEF. Despite no evidence of wrongdoing being found and the money being returned after the cancellation of a charity match arranged by Pele's company, the accusations were denied by UNICEF. In 1997, he received an honorary knighthood from Queen Elizabeth II at a ceremony at Buckingham Palace. Pele assisted in the opening of the 2006 FIFA World Cup with supermodel Claudia Schiffer. As Brazil's extraordinary minister for sport, Pele accused football executive Ricardo Teixeira of corruption following the rejection of Pele's television company's bid for the local rights to the 1994 World Cup. The allegations led to an 8-year feud between the two. As a result, FIFA President João Havelange banned Pele from the 1994 FIFA World Cup draw held in Las Vegas. There were allegations that the ban harmed Havelange's chances of being re-elected as FIFA president in 1994. Pele has published several autobiographies, appeared in documentary films, and composed music for the 1977 film Pele, directed by François Reichenbach and including music by Sergio Mendes. He also appeared in the 1981 film Escape to Victory, about a football match played between Allied prisoners of war and a German team during World War II. Pele starred alongside other footballers of the 1960s and 1970s, as well as actors Michael Caine and Sylvester Stallone. In 1969, Pele appeared in the telenovela Os Estranhos, about humanity's first contact with aliens. The show was created to increase interest in the Apollo missions. In 2001, Pele appeared in the football comedy film Mike Bassett, England Manager. In 2010, Pele and Tom Hanks were. On December 21, 2022, the Albert Einstein Israel Hospital where Pele was receiving treatment announced that his tumor had progressed and he had a need for further care related to kidney and heart function. Pele died on December 29, 2022, at the age of 82, due to multiple organ failure, a complication of colon cancer. His 100-year-old mother, Celeste, was unaware of his death due to her advanced age. Current players including Neymar, Cristiano Ronaldo, Kylian Mbappé, and Lionel Messi, as well as other prominent sports figures, celebrities, and world leaders paid tribute. Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro declared a 3-day national mourning. The flags of FIFA's 211 member federations were flown at half-mast at FIFA's headquarters in Zurich. Symbolic structures and stadiums were lit up in honor of Pele, including the Christ the Redeemer statue in Rio de Janeiro, the CONMEBOL headquarters in Paraguay, and Wembley Stadium in London. Matches played in honor of Pele were marked with applause and a minute of silence. Pele's funeral, which included a public display of his coffin wrapped in the Brazilian and Santos FC flags, began on January 2, 2023 at the Vila Belmiro Stadium in Santos. Thousands of fans attended the first day of the funeral, with some claiming to have waited for 3 hours in line. The wait continued until January 3 and was attended by over 230,000 people. Following the funeral procession, Pele was buried at the Memorial Necropole Ecumenica. Rest in peace King Pele.